Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. Number 15, Texas Tech goes on the road and loses to TCU. The final score was 85-78. We got 23 points from Trevion Tennyson, who has been one of the bigger revelations to me this season. Micah Peavy at 18 points, hit all of his threes. But more importantly, TCU picked up another big win, and Texas Tech fell back to the pack, and they are tied now with Houston atop the Big 12 standings. What do you make of this win for TCU? How important was this?
I mean, like that league is such a bear. 5-3. If you're at that point in this league, I think you have to feel pretty good about things. This is a TCU team. Like they flirted with some disaster up at Georgetown, and then they end up winning on a blown sideline out of bounds call. They end up winning on that one. And then they really struggled to kind of gain some rhythm. Now they're starting to do it. This is big. For them to win, it was at home. For them to be able to get those guys playing well between Tennyson, Micah Peavy, who's a high volume guy, but he shot it well from three today. There's talent on that team. It's just a matter of how they've been able to put it together. And the fact that they're 5-3 in league, I think TCU fans should be thrilled with that. It's a hard place to play. Jamie Dixon's done a nice job down there. And Texas Tech, I don't worry about them so much. They do need to have a little bit more beside Pop Isaacs. I know Chance McMillan went for a few, but you got to have more from Joe Toussaint. You got to have more from Kerwin Walton. They just didn't get it tonight. But all of that being said, TCU is a hard place to play. Hard place to play.
Jeff?
They're old. Yeah, they're old.
Yep.
I mean, listen.
Really old.
And the thing with Texas Tech, they were playing with house money, right? You've already won at Texas a couple weeks ago, and then you just won in Norman. So imagine if they had won this game, they would have honestly been in control of the Big 12. They're already in first place going in. They're still in pretty good shape right now. Now, again, do we have confidence they're going to be able to sustain this? I mean, the key to me is Toussaint. Because I think you know what Pop Isaac's going to give you. Washington, McMillan's been good. To me, it's Toussaint. And he's been a guy who's just gotten better as his college career has gone on, and he's getting the opportunity now. But Grant McCaslin's done an unbelievable job with this program, getting him back on track in 1 year after the mess a year ago. Think about that. Think about where they could have been right now. And he's done a great job. And, yeah, like Jamie Dixon, TCU, they're good. They're one of those teams in the mix there. It depends on the day.
They're in the play-in conversation.
Yeah, they're in it. And I don't know how much disparity there is between TCU and Oklahoma and, some of these other teams down there. But Texas, a lot of these teams in Oklahoma and Texas, there's not much on any given day. They probably play 10 times and they split. All of them. Mm-hmm. Iowa State's the one that has kind of distanced themselves, which is shocking. And I think Texas Tech has too.
Yeah, the middle of the Big 12 is you can just throw them all in a hat and pick them out. And you got teams that are going to be like 9 or 10 seeds everywhere that you look, right? And someone's going to end up getting bumped up to a 5 seed.
They're going to be higher than that, Rob. They're going to be better because of their numbers. They're going to get great.
That's
seeds,
what I'm saying. Is someone's
right.
going to end up getting a higher seed because of the fact that they play in this conference where everyone that they get is a great win, and eventually somebody has to actually win some of these games. So I'm.
Hey, can I make a point? We talk about the metrics a little bit. I'm a little curious about how the Big 12 is gaming the net, because I was looking at this a little bit. And the first thing everybody says, well, you have to play people. Well, what we're finding out is not necessarily the case. That's what administrators were being told. You have to play people. There's a problem, because I was looking at it, and you look at this is all according to January 8th. So I'm backdating a couple days. You look at strength of schedule around the Big 12, and I have this list here. Houston, January 8th. 219th in strength of schedule. BYU, who, remember, guys, really high in the net, really high in kenpom, 306th And then you have Iowa State, 343rd in strength of schedule. Cincinnati, 297th. Kansas is 59th because they played UConn. They played some others, these big MTEs or whatever. Outside of that, guys, TCU played the 340th toughest schedule.
Rob,
that's a thing.
Tell them how.
That's a thing.
Tell them how.
The metrics aren't capped. The efficiency isn't capped. That is a freaking issue. So wherever they say, hey, guys, look, according to the net, you have to win. It's only capped at what, a 30-point win or a 20-point win. However, the metrics for offensive efficiency and defensive efficiency are not capped. So when you blow out these teams, those efficiency numbers are out of this world, and it is screwing things up. That is not how it should be. If you're going to cap 30-point wins, you need to cap the efficiency numbers with those 30-point wins too, because there's some – I'm going to be honest, guys. That Big 12, as good as it is, them adding those teams, the metrics should not be that freaking high. It shouldn't be that high. And there's some other conferences, namely my beloved ACC, that those metrics suck. But they tried to play people, and they weren't beating people that bad.
Here we go. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.